name is Margaret Ajayi-Salami. People call me Timas, and I'm also called Magieling, Magieleja, Magielepo, Magiele Oloyin, Maggie everything. I'm married. I'm blessed with 3 children. I'm a lawyer by profession, and I work with the Nigeria Britain Association as the executive secretary. Ajayi Farms was birthed in February 2018 out of the need to satisfy customers with good products. Actually, AYT came from Ajayi-Salami Farms. The name of the business is actually Ajayi-Salami Farms, in bracket AYT Farms. Ajayi-Salami is a combination of my name and my husband's name, Ayodeji and Temitope. So we merged it, which then happens to be my first son's name. So the AYT is the abbreviation of the Ajayi-Salami, AYT Farms. We started as an egg distribution company, and initially we started with about 500 capacity crates of eggs. Then later on, we moved to 1,000 weekly, and we also opened the catfish farm. We started the catfish farm with 1,000 capacity as well, and to God be the glory, now we can boast of 3,000 capacity of catfish. We have the catfish, smoked catfish. We sell the live catfish, and we are introducing the catfish fillets, the catfish powder, palm oil, and pure unfiltered honey. About the products that we have, I'll start with the catfish. We have the live catfish, we have the smoked catfish. The live catfish are well fed with organic produce, organic feeds, 100%. 100% organic feeds. We mill it ourselves, and we use natural waste like fruit waste, vegetable waste, just natural things just to formulate their feeds. Then the smoked catfish is also done by us. At our farm, we have the processing unit where we ensure that from start to finish, it's 100% in an hygienic environment. And it's tasty. It's just the best. We've received several feedbacks, and not one has been negative. So that means we're doing well. We're doing something right. And we also just introduced the catfish fillet, which is the boneless. We remove the bones, the skin. So it's just basically for people who want to snack on catfish, and who also want to use it to cook Indomie, different meals, just for easiness. Then we have the catfish powder. For those who don't really like the strong flavor of crayfish, we decided to solve that problem by introducing the catfish powder. And then we have the palm oil, which we just introduced. It's been locally sourced and packed under strict hygienic environment. So basically, our products are live catfish, smoked catfish, catfish fillets, catfish powder, the palm oil, honey, and we also have the turkey farm. I've always had the passion for business right from when I was young. I started business as far back as 2002, yes, when I was in 200 level, 2002, 2003, when I was in 200 level, I started selling on this, then I moved up to selling shoes. Then in 2010, I started my shoe line business named Cutie's Wardrobe, also branded shirts and all that. Then in 2016, I'd always nursed having a small farm just at the back of my house. Even without commercializing it, I've always nursed it, to grow my stuff naturally, to grow my vegetables, my pepper, just to have a natural feel of food, rather than eating all this chemically grown food out there. But I didn't really take it serious until 2017, when I started, finding out about things on farming. I just grew that interest in farming. So in 2012, I started the business. No, in 2018 rather, I started the business, and with the egg depot. In July that same year, we expanded from 100 crates to 1,000 crates weekly. Then in December that same year, we started the catfish farm with 1,000 capacity, 1,000 fishes. And here we are with 3,000 capacity of fishes. And we are still growing. We are not stopping here. We're still growing because there's so much in my head that I just need to actualize, but one step at a time. So for now, we only have this product. And I remember that I started the egg depot with about 30,000 naira, yes. Then I got the shop, even before I got the shop, I had started the egg depot. I didn't make that a barrier. I got a lot of discouragements that how can a lawyer, go into farming. But in fact, the more discouraged I got, the more motivated I made myself become. So, that's just my inspiration. When people look down on a woman and say that you can't do this, I challenge myself that, well, I can do it, and I'll show you that I can do it better than whoever and that has always worked for me. Whenever I wake up in the morning, I always think about my business and how to move it forward, how to grow it, how to make it a known brand, both locally and internationally. I hear a lot of people, especially young ladies, saying that when you ask them, why haven't you started this business? When they talk about things and they're like, so why not start it? They'll tell you their challenge is capital. And I'm like, no, that's even the least of it. Most people think capital is the number one challenge. No, it is not. You can actually start for as little as you have. It's just the passion, because you don't have to limit yourself to what you're going through now. All you just need to do is to focus, to have a vision of where you're going. When I started the egg depot, my vision was to have a poultry. But because I didn't have that capital at that time, I looked at ways I could use to, raise that capital, which was why I started the egg business, egg distribution. I started with 20 crates initially. Later, I moved to 50, then to 100, then 500 weekly, 1,000 weekly, all within the space of 6 months, So I started from there. If I had, capitalized on the fact that, I didn't have enough money, I wouldn't have gone anywhere. I wouldn't have even come this far. All I just need people to understand is when you have the passion and you have the vision, you can start very little, you rise up, you grow into it, and you establish yourself into a brand like this. Then other challenges people face is discrimination, because I remember when I wanted to start the catfish business as well. In fact, a lot of close people, family, friends, they discouraged me and told me, can you even hold it? Can you even do this? Do you have the strength? What makes me different? Then I took on the challenge, and here I am. I go into the pond myself. Forget this whole a physio. I go into the pond myself to pick my fishes. Even before I got staff, I was doing it myself. I'll smoke, process, do everything on my own, you know, without with the assistance of few people, and of course with the assistance of my husband. As part of my aim to encourage young women or young ladies who want to go into farming, I encourage them by training them on catfish processing. You know, they can start up their business. At least so far, we started this last quarter of last year, 2019, and so far we've trained 6 women into the catfish processing, smoking, and we also established them by giving them 10 kg catfish to start their business each. You know, that's our own little way of giving back to the society and to also encourage them in order not to be idle. Because most people will say that they don't have the capital, they don't know how to do it, they don't know how to do that. So it's just like creating an opportunity for them to kickstart their business, you know. So we've done that so far. And sometimes we also encourage the young boys to train on the farm. We employ them as interns. They train on catfish farming itself. I've faced a lot of challenges in life. Over the years, I've established businesses that have suffered setbacks. It's normal, but I never let that discourage me. In fact, the more I fail, the more gingered I am to just get it right. You know, if I fall once, I'll get up like 3 times. Like, I have to do this. I have to do this. And the Cutest Wardrobe brand is still coming up. We are just on recess for now. I won't call that a failure, but it was just a setback. But we're still coming up. But this AYT Farms is here to stay, and is here to stay for good. Despite the challenges, there's no business at all without its own challenges. But the ability to stand up tall and to re-strategize, to make it work, to make it boom, is the way to go. Well, for me, I've always been a go-getter. I try my best to set my targets with my age. I set a certain goal, probably every 5 years, that at this particular age, I must have achieved this. And so far, it has worked for me. Today, I'm 35 years, and all the things I set for myself to achieve as at 35 years, I thank God that at least I've been able to achieve 90% of it, if not 100%. Although it wasn't smooth, it came with a lot of baggages, a lot of challenges, but because I had the bigger picture in my head, I just kept on moving on, striving. You know, I'm here today because of the vision that I have for my brand. So I would just like to encourage every young woman out there to just do it. No holds barred, just do it. You will fail, you will fall, but rise again. Do it. My name is Temitope Margaret Ajayi-Salami.